Hey there, Sabine here. Hope you're having a great day. Feeling much better today. And today is day 15 of the 90-day visibility challenge. And so the thing that was put on my heart yesterday to share today is really centered around the pressing process. And the visual that I got was an olive oil or an olive going through the process of becoming olive oil. It also reminded me of this song by Jacqueline Carr, Greater is Coming, and where she talks about the olive having to go through the beating and the pressing so that its oil can flow. And just based on my experience this year in particular, I mean, several years, but this year in particular, it has definitely felt like I have been in a pressing season. Now, intellectually, I understood and I knew, and even spiritually, I understood that, because I had made the intention or set the intention to grow and to make some changes in different areas of my life, that this would cause a little bit of disruption and discomfort, which again, intellectually, I understood it, but you still have to walk through it. And oftentimes that growth season, what also like to call the messy middle, that can feel very, very, very uncomfortable. It can feel like you're being punished. In some ways, it can feel like you're being pressed, whether that's emotionally, financially, relationally. It feels like loss. There's elements of grief that come up because you're getting purified in many ways at once. It can be so easy to get stuck in the the pain of the pressing that we lose the perspective of what's actually really happening. And so today's encouragement is, for you to think about, especially if you're in a state of growth or you're making big changes, whatever that may look like for you, where in your life are you feeling pressed right now? And, what are you identifying that situation with? Are you looking at it and, being critical and looking at all the bad things and really just focusing on the negativity, the pain, the loss? Or are you allowing yourself to walk through understanding and knowing that this is part of the process and that your willingness to surrender to this pressing process dictates or will determine and have an impact on, what flows out of you on the other side of this. And so my encouragement to you today is if you are in that state to just kind of assess like how have you been perceiving your pressing process or your messy middle. Of course, I'm not encouraging that fake it till you make it type situation and act like it doesn't hurt or act like it's not uncomfortable. Absolutely not. But also stand in that foundation that this is part of the process. And I made a decision to grow. I made a decision to elevate. I made a decision to move to the next level. And there are things within me, there are people around me that can't go with me to that next level. And this is what the process requires. And so that is my encouragement for you today. Assess your perception of the situation, and to the extent that you can, look for the good. If even right now in this moment, it doesn't feel good, I completely understand that. Can you allow your imagination to take you to 2, 3 steps ahead where you are the oil that has now been pressed, where you are pouring into, whatever that new thing is. It's a new job, it's a new career, it's a new business, it's a new relationship, whatever that thing is that you are being prepared for, fast forward, project, if you will, through your imagination of what that will look and feel like so that you can anchor your process into something much greater, beautiful, much more impactful than in the pain or the discomfort that you may be feeling in the present moment. That's what I have for you today. I will be back tomorrow with day 16 of the challenge. Have a great rest of the day and we'll talk soon. Take care.